I'm not entirely sure what's going on this week, but we were only able to muster like 58 frames per second on the encoder level during the intro here before I even have the game open, even though I'm broadcasting smaller video than last week. So decent chance my computer might explode at some point during the stream. I'll keep you all posted. So today we're gonna, for the first time, be streaming the TIC-80. TIC-80, I don't actually know how any of this is pronounced. This is another like fake retro console like the Pico 8. This was inspired by the Pico 8, but it is slightly more advanced than the Pico 8. Has wider picture, more colors, more memory for games, yada yada yada. So I have a small number of games. It's definitely not as popular as Pico 8. So I don't have a backlog of 500 of these to get through, but I do have some of these to get through. Including this for some reason. Is she performing a dark ritual? Okay, movement is really fast. We're doing a button check. Okay. Fucking moving. Jesus Christ. Okay. I found a coin somewhere. Ball. Question mark. Many question marks. Right now I'm just holding down the jump button to vibrate. Fish. Acquire currency. Is this Mario? It is not Mario. Okay, so to drop through platforms, you hold down. But if you don't hold down long enough, you shoot back up through the platform you're standing on. Okay, well... This is a trampoline? Background eyeball giving me the business. Mind your own fucking business. I guess I have a key. Okay, that door doesn't have a lock on it. But the one in here has a lock on it. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Got lever. Oh, this is good. This is actually really good. I'm going to come back up here and question mark while I'm slowly moving on that platform on the way down. A bat? Alright. Oh! Alright, okay. The enemies in this game are just so fast. Key. Nice. Chest. Alright. I love 3 additional hit points. Okay, I need to go back down there with the other key that I just got. Just get annihilated by this snake again. HP up. Fish. How dare you? I saw this waterfall. Absolutely not. All right, fair enough. Down's on the bed. Very good. Key store. All right, this is the spot I would have come out of if I had jumped up here immediately after grabbing that chest down there, so that's good. Those are real expensive, although I could buy one. I somehow have 25 monies already. She cannot jump. Cannot reach that chest. Door. Up. Okay. You move so fast, that just kind of happens. Right? I don't think moving that box is actually helpful. Well, if I move it down to the bottom level, maybe I can use that to get onto this ledge here. Probably not. I think that's still too high. Oh, okay, that works. Just kind of clip into it. Okay, we got a stick. Okay, I used all my MP. Okay, what if I put the box directly in front of the door and made it so I was unable to leave this room? That'd be a really funny bit. There was a key. There was, I think there was a coin like hidden behind the tree or something. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking around at signs because there was a sign earlier that specifically mentioned a stick, and now I have a stick. Doesn't seem to do anything besides sparkle, but I think it was the one in this room. The old stick of the old house. Okay, that's what I have now. I don't know what the rest of that means, but... okay, you can light torches, apparently. Oh, let's fall all the way down. Great. Alright. Big dude. Okay, I ate a fruit. Ow. Rude. So true. Yeah, no. That's a lot of fucking fish. Can I double jump? Okay, apparently I can just like super fucking jump now. The trampoline is solid from the bottom. Okay, so you don't recover your double jump until you land on the ground, and being in the water does not count as landing on the ground. So if you double jump into the water, you now swim like this. Not today. Okay, I don't think there's a platform on this side. Oh, there is a platform on that side. Delightful. But just barely? Oh, there's hearts down here. Nice. Love that. Warp zone. Okay. That's what I thought. You don't have a double jump if you don't already jump. So, like, if you walk off of the edge of a platform, you don't get a double jump in midair. Ah. You also don't recover your double jump when you're bouncing. Is there any chance I can just bounce off of this and make it all the way over there? Maybe. Yes. All right. Delightful. Warp zone. Okay, so only the key. Okay, well, that door is certainly up there. Should I just buy the $20 key? We'll buy the $20 key. Because I would love to stab a dude. Okay, so enemies respawn, so... Hitbox also kind of janky. Like, it's definitely not the swing animation. All right, well, let's try going into the mystery hole. Okay, those are spikes. Okay, this passage was not... That door on the left was not open before. So some switch we found opened that. Oh, that worked that time. You have knockback when you smack something with your sword. I don't think there's anything down here that I couldn't have gotten before. No, I did get everything down here. Okay, so some of these are solid and some of them aren't. The leaf tile is not solid, but some of them have the one-way platforms, the white dotted platforms in them, and those I can actually stand on. Oh, there's a key up there. Probably want that. Ow. Snake, how dare you? Okay. I don't know what that does, but we got it. Doesn't use MP. Well, okay, I guess it puts fire out. Three make the door appear. I think I've lit 2 in this foresty area. Yeah, we've lit 2. Can I get up there from this side? Maybe? Okay, was there... Oh, this level, maybe? Well, that door's open now. Rock? Alright. Ah, how dare you? Okay. That's the bad warp door. Arrow. Arrow shot the moment I jumped there. Great, love that. Bony. Okay, that gets us into this shot, which I've seen before. Can we open up that path if I set this on fire? Okay, well that doesn't seem to have done anything. Now I have the slingshot. That's certainly a trajectory that shoots that projectile at. Can I aim this? Okay, we can aim it upward. That uses the ammo. I just noticed that I have a number in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen indicating the amount of rocks I have. Oh, what if I went all the way down? Well, I guess let me go back this way real quick. this chest, and then this house had a key in it. All right. Hold up. Can I... There's a lever up there just in the rocks. I definitely can't reach that by hand. Can I shoot a rock at it? Does that work? Sure does. Gnome Town. Shoutouts to the moon. What up, dude? Swords can break metal boxes, alright. Have I seen a metal box before? Uncertain. Can't put out his fireplace. Okay. Ornate eyes? I guess those... Okay, so in the room that I got the slingshot in, I was definitely trying to shoot the eye that was looking at me there, and it didn't happen. But that's because it was a plain old ordinary eye. It wasn't an ornate eye. So there's one ornate eye here, which I hit. There's another one in this room, but I can't get further than here because there's a gate in the way. Okay, well. Moni. Swords can break steel boxes. That is not steel box, alright. Okay, that opened that door. Still can't. Can I shoot the slingshot through the door? No. All right. No. Okay, apparently yes, actually. Okay, that opened this door. Delightful. And we now have another feather. I have a dash. Sure. Oh, all right. Zoop. All right, so we can go through stuff now. Go through walls. Oh, with MP. Okay. Should I be out here? Probably not. Although there's a thing I can light up here. All right, so I probably just cheated. Ow. Okay. That coin is incredibly difficult to get. Right where the room transition is. That coin might be impossible to grab. Oh, okay. Bullets go through walls. Got a load of all this fucking money. Fortunately, I can't get through that because there is a thin wooden plank in the way. I can't by chance dash through a wall on the edge of the screen, can I? No, okay, that doesn't work. I didn't think that worked. Ow. I died. I think I lost like half of my money too. How dare you? Okay, this took me back here. Okay, you can't stab in midair. For some reason, I thought I had been stabbing in midair previously. I have not been stabbing in midair previously. Oh, I have. It's not on the double jump. Once you're in the double jump fall state, you can't use items. There's nothing to do in here, though? There's no switch. So I can't open this door from here. Unless, like, doors that open when you kill all the enemies are a thing in this game. It is, alright. Fair enough. Okay, I can just blast through this wall now. This is in the warp zone, so I could just come here anytime I want. Hi. Oh, I want to come down from there at some point. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's real fast. True. Later. All right. I got a Viking helmet. Good for me. Oh, now we're back here. We're back in the forest, which I kind of wanted to come back to anyway, because we definitely didn't finish what was over there. We're still looking for a third thing that I can set on fire around here. Like this, perhaps. Hmm. Out. I figured that out. Okay, I did figure that out. It was something about using the orange feather when we don't have magic. Go underwater to a painted cave. Sure, I have no idea what that means, but that sounds great. Shoot the flower and then come back here, okay? Then go west to find a ladder. I'm not going to remember all of this. I need to go through this wall? I guess I need to go through this wall. Where's my go through wall button? I'm actually going so fast, so far. Okay. There we go. Up. You ever just up? Okay, now I'm gonna burn out my magic here real quick. Okay, so if you use the feather, you get 1 MP back. You also get 1 MP every time you room transition. One of these weird spiral doors opened when I walked into it, but the rest haven't. Dude, I don't know why she's so fast. She's just so fucking fast. Okay, so go underwater to the painted cave and find a flower or a switch or something. I've already forgotten what the message was. So like I definitely haven't fully explored this whole underwater zone over here. Okay, in here, there's across the bridge a whole place that I haven't been to yet. Through this door. There's also a chest on top of this that I never got. I should probably do that. Free shit. There might be stuff up there I haven't checked out yet. Double jumping through a room transition is very finicky. Okay, we just can't go by the green flame. You just have to cheat past the green flame. Okay, so this is the zone that I clipped into earlier. So that's how we get there for real. All right. So here I did the whole bottom area, but there's a top area I hadn't been into. Yeah, I've been seeing those coded messages, and I don't know if that, like, I'm supposed to be trying to decipher these. Or if I'll get the ability to read those later, or if that's just complete nonsense. I'm not supposed to worry about it. Okay, so I guess we're done in this zone now. Aside from this. Okay, that was secret the whole time. Just put out the fire. Get paid. Underwater mines. Very annoying. Alright, so when I get back, we'll go drown ourselves while exploring the underwater region and seeing if there's anything cool hidden down there. But first, I've got to go get myself some water. Is there any place around here that has music? That I won't die if I just stand around in? Yeah, okay. We'll just hang around here with dungeon.mp3 going on. I still haven't figured out what the helmet does besides looking cool. Well, anyway, I will return with some water in a bit. All right, let's see if we can figure out what the helmet does, if the helmet actually gave me an ability or not. Okay, it doesn't seem to have done anything that affects my jump. I don't like suddenly have a ground pound or anything now. If I do, it might be with a different set of keystrokes that I'm not currently found. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be just figuring this out on my own, or if the game page, in fact, just tells you, helpfully, what the controls are. Do you know that I have not gone back and opened up the window to see if the game does, in fact, tell you what the controls are? We're definitely going to drown here in a second. Can I do the hee hee ha ha reality warp underwater? Yes. Lovely. Melon jumping rain cave, so true. The distance that you warp forward is dependent on your speed. And so because you're very slow underwater, you can't actually move very far forward when you push the dash button. Ooh. Okay, so that probably opened up the door that was the end of that massive tunnel that you don't have enough air to make it all the way through. So I feel like you probably have to spam the dash button in order to just very slightly increase the amount you can move forward and just use that to hopefully make it all the way across. Okay, that was just water right there. Excellent. There's an air bubble right there at that door transition, so. Okay. Real. Okay, we found this door before. Yeah, this is in the warp zone. This is the door to escape. Do I have the black feather? I absolutely do not have the black feather. There was something weird going on here. I was bonking off something strange. Yeah, that might just be like weird collision. Okay, you definitely can't escape without the black feather. So I'll never open this door. That's where I want to be? I guess it's pretty close to where I want to be. Never opened that door. Reread what she said about the painted cave or whatever. Okay, I'm not sure that any of the rooms I saw down there were painted caves. Oops. Let's maybe not focus out of the video game. Like, this is actually the most painted cave that I've seen so far. And this probably isn't what she's talking about. Like, it might be, but I don't think it is. There's that ledge up there, and that's very tempting, but I can't actually reach that without another platform to jump off of first. We could shoot that flower. Oh, that just warps you back over here. Okay, so this is a big loop, in fact. Interesting. Okay, let's go drown again. Oh, I never got that key. Let's grab that key by stabbing a man. Yeah, this doesn't seem to match the description of a painted cave. There definitely aren't any flowers in here. All right, unclear what the hell that's referring to. Okay, we can't cheat out of this room. Wanted to go to the gnome bridge. That was actually to the left of here. It's this door. Okay. The hitbox for the stick is actually like right where the tip of the stick is, so it's a tile above the ground, so you can't light a torch that's directly on the ground. I definitely can't get up there. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that switch to have activated that. It did not activate that. No, I just went through that wall. Great. Too fast. Shop. Oops, okay. I didn't mean to buy the health, but I guess I'm now slightly more healthy. That door? That's not a door. All right. All right, we're in Nome, New York. Now, grab that key. That's excellent. Okay, it opens this door. And 2 relics to reach the god. The second is in the mountain, sure. Alright. Hit a switch. There are many switches. Should I cheat? Cheating. That's a dungeon. Someone crashed a car into the convenience store. I can't believe they watched us playing Repo last night. Anything over here? There's nothing over here. Besides a man. There's a man here. That's okay. There's nothing over there. Okay, this was the top of the shop. Real. Can't screen transition further up there. There's a hidden room. Alright, that's not a real song. $300. I do not have 300 monies. Okay, I just clip through that? Right, this whole place is still mysterious. Still don't know how I'm supposed to light. Simply crouch. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with whatever tile that is up there. As you can see, we cannot put out this fire either because it is... Angle your wrist just downward, just ever so slightly. Ah, excellent. I don't know when the last time I saved was, but it was definitely like a while ago. Yes, question mark? Okay, so I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to reload the save. It was telling me it was saving. Okay, maybe now I will actually load at the game's webpage. Where is website? Firefox, window. Website in window. Okay. So looks like I was probably doing it wrong and I don't have a save file. In order to save what I had to have done, perhaps if I had read the message at the start of the game when it was telling me how to save the game, or every time I pushed save and it told me what to do when I was saving the game. Oh, let's get out of here. Are there any files in here? Was it folder? Yeah, I don't have any files in here. So I think saving actually like manipulates the data of the game. That's why it told me that I had unsaved changes when I wanted to load it. Because what it wants you to do is actually like save a hard copy of the game from the TIC-80 console in order to save and load. So that save data is probably gone forever. I've never saved a video game before in my life, and I'm not starting now. All right, well, since we're not getting that save data back, I suppose we'll switch to something else. Do we want rocks or do we want to wrap ghosts? I suppose BlueyVANIA did technically have rocks in it already, so we have had an amount of rocks, but we have not had any ghost wrapping thus far. Okay, this has eaten my mouse. I have to pause the game in order to get to Twitch so that I can update. Ghostwrap. Oh, apparently we're Spoder. Okay. I was just assuming from the name and the fact that you leave a thread around you that the mechanic is circle. I love wrapping ghosts. Absolutely wrapped. The audio of this game is incredibly low. I am at like max volume, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll tentatively crank the volume up here and then just absolutely destroy everyone's ears when the game suddenly gets 20 decibels louder for no reason. It's like it's not just like soft because I'm turning the volume down. It's way soft even to me. I can barely hear the audio. It's actually a dead end, but might be up a loop here. I'll crank this up even more. The music that plays when there's a ghost on the screen is a little bit louder than the ambient music on safe screens. Explosives. Well, I grab that heart while I'm down. I got to zoom in. Jesus Christ, alright. Those two. Ow, rude. Nope. I have no idea who that guy's cousin is. Like, I have seen people. Okay, these are the haunted tree sprite, but they're not actually, like, turning into people. So I guess that's fine. There have been a couple of screens where there's, like, a little bit of free space off screen. It feels like I should be able to get through there, but I can't actually, like, get through there. Okay, I can totally get through there. Huh. Spooky. I was a dead end that way. Since I know that I can blast through walls. I don't think there were any down here. I think it was like by the starting room. Yeah. Rude. Okay, we can activate speedrun mode by hitting T. Okay, so that's actually just a shortcut. So the only secret room is the dark room that was to the right there. That didn't seem to have anything in it, but it's hard to tell because it was a dark room. Okay, well that teaches you how to get bombs back. That teaches you what we already figured out about walls, which is that you can blast through them. Art. Alright, explosives count. Excellent. Okay, so I can't bomb here. I wasn't sure if like maybe I had to bomb walls over here in the dark, but no, that's not working. Maybe I should actually push the bomb button to bomb. Oh, okay. Hold up. Okay, there's a man down there. Okay, somehow I just never touched that specific tile down here. I was too busy hugging the walls in order to actually hit that guy. So where was the person who was talking about their cousin? I don't think it was over here. I think it was above. Ow, rude. Not that. Maybe this one? Nope, not that one. That one? Not that one. Time for the big spooky. Ow. Okay, so that's not actually working. And do I need to blow them up? Evidently, well, I mean, that might have worked, but I didn't actually hit the big guy, so it didn't work. Wrapping around the big guy didn't seem to work. Okay, yeah, blow up the big guy. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stand just on this explosive, which I no longer have. Stuck on the tree. All right. Single heart. Well, I mean, helpful in the sense that now I can take slightly longer to die, but not helpful in dealing damage to the boss. I want that heart. Not going to get that heart, but I wanted that heart. If I want to blow up the boss, I should probably not place the bomb on the opposite side that I'm standing. Nice. Uh, 5 out of 5 trees, 14 out of 15 pickups. Okay. I did intentionally not take one heart on the right side of the screen because I never needed it. So I know where that one is. I could have grabbed that, and I just never did. I'm not going to refight the boss just to get 15 out of 15, but I'll just show where that heart was. It was over one more screen. Yeah, it's just that heart right there. I never got it because I was never on this screen at less than max health. Alright, I guess we can do rocks then. I should probably turn the volume back down. And then immediately have to turn it back up because the next game is also incredibly soft. Smiley face. All right. Nice jaunty run animation. I I guess that's not entirely incorrect. Crafting. So I do have what appears to be a hunger meter in the upper right corner that is slowly depleting as I wander around the ship doing absolutely nothing. Alright, I've got an iron dowel. I still need thread in order to make a tool belt. Inventory slots would be very nice to have, I think. More dead people. We're at iron. That's probably useful. Sulfur and ash. All right, that's not thread. Let's drop off this crud over here. Luckily, food is very easy to make. I've already got enough for a meal. Two of those. Okay, nothing but fungus over here. This thing. Fiber, yes, okay. We want that thing. Okay. I'm gonna go back up there and collect several more of that thing. Plants. We'll drop off the scanner. And we want one of these. Tool belt. Inventory is that button. Select that. Use that guy. Tool belt. That, and that. I have one more fiber in this box. Inventory space. Okay, so I can bring extra batteries with me. I'll increase the amount that I can just wander around, but they're consumable usage and they'll use an inventory space. I'll probably need those though. Pocket radar might want. Okay, what do I need to do to make the pocket radar? We need a battery. And one more metal thing. Do we have? Sure don't have that. Okay, we need to grab more metal somewhere. Okay, I can make a metal from these things. And collect a bunch of these. It's not as nice as the scrap metal from the crashed ship, but just grab a bunch of this. All right, I need to make stack 4 of these for a block of iron. I still don't know what that is. That is sulfur. Okay, I've got sulfur in the cabinets. Battery. Radar. Let me grab this, and this. Turn that into nutrient powder. And then make ourselves a snack. All right. Nice. All right, pretty big map here. Okay, we need tools, apparently. Can I extract that by hand? No. All right, so we got to be making the tools, I assume. Probably be finding more. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Crash locations? Maybe more batteries for exploration purposes. There's a cave over there, apparently. I can't make it over there. That whole upper left area is blocked off because we can't go over slopes. Feels like we might get something that'll let us move over slopes eventually. Green. All right, do not step in the green. There might be a path around the bottom left to something. Second battery, that. Assume that's a usable item. Yes, all right. Now we got 6 minutes of juice. Before we head out and do some 6 minutes of exploration, we'll grab some snacks. Okay, new material out here. This is just a giant, like, single path. We'll just go back and forth around until you make it to another crash site, which is down there, as well as a cave. No corpse over here, though. The corpse is in a cave. True. All right. Get scanned, loser. Well, I suppose I should take one of those. Why don't we eat the snacks? And now I have inventory space for 2 of these. And we'll get back to base and see what we can craft with the rubber and what we can craft with... Wait, not what we can craft, what good a personnel drone does. Got the recipe from that for the corpse, but I don't actually know what that does. Just walk directly into that. All right, from rubber we can make rubber pellets, real. pilotable solar-powered drone. That sounds awesome. Okay, we need to make a big battery for that. Uh, 6 bars. Alrighty, sure. Sorry, I don't have anything that I really need rubber for at the moment. We need 6 iron bars, so we got 2 of those. We need 4 more. So we got a block of carbon. So we need 4 more blocks of iron. Don't have any mats right now. Plus we're going to need several more iron to make batteries. We have sulfur. I've got 2 sulfur already. That's good. Okay, so gotta collect some fucking iron. It's not the plant I'm looking for. Need this thing. Give me that. Let's make the battery pack first. Cram that in there. Yeah, we still need to make 5 more iron bars. I'll be here for a bit. Maybe I'll actually turn the game out. A bit overdue here. All right, 3 iron bar. 4 iron bar. I just need, let's drop these off first. Another round of 6 of those things, and we'll get our last 2 iron bars we need to craft in order to make a drone. Maybe the drone will let us drive over the slopes. Okay, so I'll need 3 more iron doodads. Ding. I think there's one that respawned in the very bottom. Excellent. I put the dowels away. I need them in my inventory if I would like to craft them. All right, the battery. Where did I stash that? It's in here. Okay, so this has crafting stuff in it. And we can go, meow. Okay, that's excellent. Okay, we might want to make a drone remote. Well, I need that. For now. Okay, fly over the abyss. Incorrect. But we can now handle going over very slight changes of elevation. Okay. More mining. Okay, I assume there's also just tungsten in this cave. Yep, alright, so nothing especially useful over here. There's another crash site over there that I can't, according to the map, I can't actually reach. No, I can't. I just need to come all the way from that side. Okay, well, I guess that's where we're going. should probably make some snacks. Okay, not a lot of these things have respawned yet after I devastated the local ecosystem in order to make a couple of sheets of metal. I need 2 more. Okay, this does not have the snack machine. I need to go back home in order to activate the snack machine. How are we getting around there? Is this it? I don't think this is it. We'll go up a little further so that we can scroll the map, but I don't think this is it. I think we need to go around like all the way to the right. None of that connects. Now that whole path up there, none of that connects to anything. Maybe I have a sneaking feeling that there are 2 caves on the right there. We need to take the cave on the right in order to get to the cave to the left, and then we need to have like a massive amount of battery so that we can just walk all the way to the final crash site. Okay, now we can craft. Now we can probably use that and grab metal. I can't make that. Yeah. That's what we needed in order to get into all of the ore deposits we've been seeing around. But yeah, there's a second cave entrance. That's exactly how that's going to work. I don't want to do that right now. I guess I could do that. I should probably try that right now. See how far we can get on 3 minutes of battery. I'm going to have an idea of how much batteries I'm going to need to craft in order to get all the way over there. Oh, we might actually just make this. We might actually just make this. What if we just make it, you know, like as a bit? Hazmat suit, all right. So far, I don't have any reason to go through the toxic juice, but I have seen a bunch of red in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, so there might be another situation where we need to dump the drone and walk by foot, and once we're walking by foot over there, we need to go through whatever the green sludge is. Let's see. One of those is fabric. The other is a material I have not seen before. Let's head back around and check. What's down here? I haven't really checked the map in this corner yet. Well, that's a dead end. Oh, we can't actually fly over the green. So I assume there's probably something in that gigantic lake over there on the right that we're going to have to swim through. Alright, well, let's head back to base and figure out what mats we need in order to make the hazmat suit. I imagine we're going to need rubber. I think I could have just gone around to the left and made it back. I didn't need to take whatever this path is I'm currently taking. Okay, so I don't have whatever that is. That right side icon, I do not have whatever that is. So my guess would be that's something we need to make with metal. And so I don't have that recipe because I haven't drilled any of the 2 ores yet. We'll craft iron blocks out of these. I don't want to turn these back into dowels. Okay, some of these spawn in the bottom right there, bottom left. Okay, one of these spawned in the bottom left. There we go. That's the patch I was looking for. 2, 3, 3. And 4 coming up. Did I need 4 of these? I didn't need 4 of these. I only needed 1 of these. That's fine. I'll probably need more of those sooner rather than later. It doesn't seem like there's any difference between a large rock and a small rock. I got the same amount of iron from both of those. That's a more efficient way to get iron because I can craft those directly into iron bars, which is nice. I didn't actually make any rubber pellets. Maybe I should make some rubber pellets too, just to see if crafting those produces another recipe. I don't think I need that. I haven't been crafting anything if it doesn't seem like immediately useful, but There's a possibility that crafting something will open up a recipe to something else that could be useful. Let's get here. Is there anything I haven't made? Well, I haven't found like oranges yet. Yes, okay, that just made rubber sheets true. So I could have made that the whole time if I had actually like bothered to craft that recipe once. Okay, made iron, made dowels, made fiber, made sulfur. Haven't made fabric. I need more sheets. Okay. I need rubber, and I need one more of these things. Need a lot of rubber. Was it 4? No, it was 4 rubber. It was 8 tungsten to make a tungsten block. Maybe it was 8 rubber. It was 4 rubber. Excellent. Well, I can make nutrient powder out of those plants too. I should probably do that. That's really good. Especially since I'm about to die, in fact. That's not correct. Did I only have 1 fiber? I guess I only had... 1 fiber. I confused the ration thingy with a fiber. Fabric, hazmat. I can see what's across the hurdy juice zone. I can remember how to get there. That's not how you get there. Is this how you get there? This might not be how you get there either. Okay, now this is how we get there. There's a path if we go around to the right. Okay. Like, there's nothing over here? Oh, there's something over there. All right. It wasn't showing up as a dot on the map, but there is, in fact, something over there. Okay, well, that's the thingy I need. Okay, so I think we're probably just in the last material gathering and crafting loop here. We have a carbon block, so we need a tungsten block. Yeah, so I need to grab like 3 more tungstens. 4 more tungstens. A non-zero amount of tungstens. Is this the right direction? That's not the right direction. We have 5, and we only need 3. Excellent. All right. Well, let's move on this way. Just drop right back into this cave. Might as well grab 4 for good measure. I'm not going to need it, but I might need to snack on some delicious tungsten on the way out. No, I want to put this in my inventory like this. Stack that into one block. My carbon block, which I just randomly made for no reason earlier. And carbide tool. Computer chip. Thruster repair kit. Music change. Smiley face. Wump. Alright, that was rocks. I'll do it for this week. Next week, I need to figure out what it is we're doing. Don't know that the 2 remaining games I have in the queue will be enough to get through an entire stream. So probably not this, unless I just decide to randomly try to find more stuff to put together another one of these streams. I don't know. We'll find out. Until then, I will catch you all later. Well, my computer didn't explode. So thumbs up or thumbs down, depending on your perspective of whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.